the EPL Match Week32 preview. Basically, right now, everybody's concentrating on the title race. It's been a while we've seen this kind of title race before. It's been a long while. I think the last time I saw it was 2014 thereabouts, maybe 20. I can't really remember, but it's been a while. Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. Liverpool won Sheffield United 3-1. Man City won Aston Villa 4-1. And Arsenal won Luton 2-0. All these teams played at home in the last EPL Match Week 31. Now, Match Week 32, they are going on away grounds. Man City kickstarts, going to Crystal Palace. It is going to be a tricky tie for Man City. I tell you that. And Liverpool finishes on Sunday at Old Trafford. And Arsenal play Brighton. Late kickoff, the last match of tomorrow. I think we should just concentrate on these games just to round up this episode, because this is the main deal. Aston Villa, Tottenham fighting for the last Champions League spot. Aston Villa faces Brentford. That will be a tricky game. And also Tottenham plays Nottingham Forest. I think Tottenham should be able to handle Nottingham Forest, with all due respect to Nottingham. But let's concentrate. Crystal Palace, Man City. Damini, is this...
Awoni!
No, I don't think Awoni can do anything to Tottenham. I don't think so. But let's concentrate on Crystal Palace, Man City. Crystal Palace has been the boogie team. Would we say they are the boogie side in recent times? No. If you look at it head to head, Man City has dealt with Crystal Palace. But this season, they went to the Etihad and they picked the point 2-2. Now, Man City goes to... What's that their name again? Crystal Palace ground. I've forgotten the name. Selhurst Park. Yeah. Is this a tricky tie? Most of these managers, they don't like playing this 12:30 kickoff. I've noticed something. So is this a potential banana skin for Man City? Damini? Kevin De Bruyne will be back. Haaland will be back.
So and this is, I don't want you to take this as some form of maybe confidence or overconfidence, but Man City has been in this situation. This is the 4th year in a row they have been in this kind of situation. And they've won it 3 times, guys. Like, there's no... I say this a lot, that the only reason why City wouldn't win this league is because Liverpool have enough momentum and emotion to win their remaining league matches. You know, again, Klopp is going away, sabbatical, all those beautiful things. But any slip up is not going to come from Man City. I can guarantee you that for sure. Let's leave the Champions League matches that are happening. That's also in the bag. The squad depth that this club has at the moment, the understanding that the players have with each other, the one thing I love about this particular City squad, and this has happened like almost 2-3 years in a row, they self-commit. They're self-committed. They're pushing themselves individually to do these things week in, week out, right? So I don't see that as being tricky. I'm not worried, or whatever Crystal Palace wants to do, they can do. It's not gonna work, because once you smell blood in City, you know what to do.
Let me play the devil's advocate here. Doku has never been in this position before. Nunes has never been in this position before.
Yeah.
Who again?
Yeah.
What am I going to call again? Kovacic.
Just the both of them.
Has Kovacic won the EPL title?
Kovacic has been in this position before.
Kovacic, has he won the EPL title before? Chimamaka, please help me.
No.
So he has
won it.
Yes,
he's been in this situation.
He didn't win it.
He didn't win it. He didn't win it, but he's been in this situation, and you understand what's at stake. You see, the reason why you see someone like Kovacic go to a City and go and play such a role, because he's not a starter, is because he understands what City has and he can achieve something more in his career. So someone like him, he's not there to play the games of Doku. You know, personally, I feel like Doku is one of those people that he reminds me of Martinelli. The only difference with Doku and Martinelli is Martinelli has more of a killer instinct. Martinelli does not play in front of the post. He doesn't play. Once he knows that he's near that post, a shot can come anywhere. Doku still does not know what he's doing. But you see, that's why I said that whatever Crystal Palace wants to throw, there's something there. If for example Doku has a bad day, I am so sure my boy Grealish will come in
But
and do all his
Grealish has
stuff.
been struggling. Grealish has been struggling this season.
Yeah, Grealish has been
Yes.
struggling, but he's going to come and do what needs to be done. It's not, you see, it's this kind of confidence that makes champions. It is what it is. Because, and I say this, that game against Arsenal, if for any reason they gave an extra 10 minutes to that game, Arsenal or City would have won. Because it's at that dying moment that both teams started to take risks. That, you know what, whatever happens. Now we die. You started to see some very, very high intense risk, and I'm like, this is why the EPL is untouchable. It's the same thing happened with Man U and Chelsea yesterday. There's a point where you just be like, whatever happens now, we perish, we die. And it's almost the same way that it's going to happen with Crystal Palace. First half, we should be done by the first half. That game, if we honestly, first half we're done. I don't think it's going to be. It's like when Chelsea won the title.
It's
These are the games where
Selhurst
you
Park.
go to, yeah, you go to this again. Chelsea again. Tima, remind me. Chelsea went there, did the business in the first half. Mourinho locked the boss. Mourinho did it. Conte did it. You go to these places, you play your first half and say you're going to die. And once you're done, you lock up. I think Liverpool did it as well. The season where Klopp won. You go to these places, you do the business in the first half. You don't keep it. Now, you mentioned something about that early kickoff, and you're 100% right. The reason why is, with early kickoff, whatever you do as the first game, you give all your competitors momentum.
True.
There's nothing like poor or good momentum. Whatever it is you do, you give them momentum. If you lose, now they have more momentum to win. If you win, guess what? They have more momentum to win as well. So you just give them more momentum. But yeah, easy 3 points, guys. Easy 3 points. There are players that if they were injured or out of shape or out of form, I'll be worried. But those players are ready. Rodri is ready.
Rodri seems to be the only guy in
ready.
form right now. Rodri, Foden. I can pick them as to be the only players in form for Man City right now. KDB is struggling.
Yeah, I think the reason
Haaland has not scored in 4 or 5 games, if I'm not mistaken.
You see the reason, and you see that's the problem. The reason why we say that is people forget that Haaland is a human being. He's not a machine. The thing he did last season, I was never expecting him to do it back to back. You know, that's why I love the Premier League. You can't. Who are you? They will find a way to unlock your nonsense. So that nonsense of giving him open space to just run around and bang ball everywhere, they don't give him anymore. See how Gabriel was looking that game against Arsenal. Gabriel and Saliba, they were like glue. He did not move. Once he turns, he's going to Gabriel.
They were ready to rough Haaland up. They were ready.
Exactly. You know, and it's one of those things. So this is where the beauty of Pep's supposed magnificence comes to play. You know, if you notice, what happened was Haaland started to come out of the box. So he started to draw those players away. But the problem is Doku, which I will keep on insulting, did not know what to do and how to enter. You see, the thing, that's like once Grealish entered, and I said, if that game went for 10 more minutes, something would have happened. Once Grealish entered, Grealish started to enter and go towards the box. And then drop those small passes to Bernardo Silva, because Haaland had carried those two big men away. So, against the Crystal Palace, it's not, man, it's not chess like that.
Chimamaka, Brighton Arsenal. Potential banana slip for Arsenal.
Football on papers. Well, I would, in my opinion, football is that's you have 11 players to deal, 22 players to deal with, man. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun because everybody is coming there for the kill. You don't know what happens. You can't tell that.
Actually,
Yeah, mm, probably yeah. Arsenal is having a good ride. Why? Because they are good. There is a synchronization that has not been broken yet in that squad. So that's the only thing that's going to drive the Arsenal team to wreak havoc. To it's a Brighton team they're
Yes,
playing, right?
at the Amex Stadium.
Yeah, and now of late, Brighton has been struggling. So I wouldn't say, and I realized in the past few games, Arsenal have been winning their games. Actually, Arsenal has been taking the 3 points in the first half. I've come to understand that. So I think they are playing the Conte Mourinho pattern, wherein you just take off the 3 points in the first half, do 2-0 and seal up the park the boss, or do whatever you have to do, or kill off the game in the second half. So for Arsenal Brighton, I see it as a beautiful game, but it's football. I literally wouldn't predict this will happen, but because of due to
Hmm.
statistics, due to success in the last few games for both of them, I'll give it to an Arsenal to be an easy 2-0 or 2-1. It is not going to be a long goal margin like that. No, Deserby's team is not as frail as that, but I think Arsenal would do the havoc. Then taking it back to Liverpool, I'm happy every one of them is playing away from home this
Liverpool,
time.
Manchester
But
United. Yeah.
of the three teams, I would yeah, I would. Liverpool Manchester United
No,
is going to be
sorry,
a very tricky
Manchester
one. It's
United
also been a very
versus
beautiful
Liverpool.
game that I'm watching.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, they are going
either
to Old Trafford.
if
Correct.
either way, I still see United losing that game. I'm not saying it because I feel like saying it. I'm not saying it because Deepo is not on the podcast. I'm not saying it. I'm saying it because we realize Liverpool are good at killing games. In the last few games,
Facts.
they are good at killing games. They might
Facts.
have 7 goals on 7 shots at goal, 6.5 will be on target. It only means
So,
one
so you
thing:
think you think
they
Manchester
want to
United
score you at
can't
any chance.
take anything away from the FA Cup match where they dumped Liverpool out at same Old Trafford few weeks ago?
Well, that's that's the FA Cup. This is now at the FA Cup. We had how many teams who are struggling to get into the semi-final or get into the quarter-final? This is the EPL. Manchester United is not gunning for anything in the EPL. Liverpool has something they are fighting for.
Oh no,
Now,
Manchester United can finish top four. They still have like
top
top four hopes.
top four is not the trophy, bro. This Liverpool wants to win a trophy. They want to win
A Chelsea
EPL.
fan that is not
And
near top
oh,
seven
that's
is
that's
talking
that's
big.
that's literally the reality. That's the reality.
Wow.
Look, okay, in the past three games, United has not won. In the last 3 games, Liverpool has won 2.5, if not three of them. Then why will I tell you that Man U now will beat a Liverpool? No, I won't do that. Why? Because the Liverpool team we are seeing today is a team who wants to grind that result. They are not. See, they are 2 points up at the log.
Yeah.
That kind of squad will not tell you they want to drop that 2 points. No,
Yeah,
and
it's a trophy
I
to
don't, I
lose, to
don't
be
think
fair.
I don't think Manchester United, who is struggling, will be a stumbling block for them. Yeah, it's going to be a very big match. Truthfully, either I tell myself the truth or not, it's going to be a very very big match. But I still see Liverpool nicking it, even if it's just 1-0, only because of that killer instinct that team has, that squad has. That's the advantage they are going to have against a Manchester United. That is for that game. Man City, Crystal Palace, landslide victory for Manchester City. If Crystal Palace comes to come and cause an upset to Man City, maybe it is last season, not this season, not now that they're also going for something. So it's gonna be a serious fight, very very serious fight. I see the three teams actually doing victories away from home.
For me, these are tricky ties because Brighton tends to Dizabi when he wants to really get under the skin of Arteta. He did it last season when Arsenal were in the title running. He went to the Emirates and thumped Arsenal 3-0. And Crystal Palace, out of nothing, took a point from Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. And
City.
Manchester United, you should know the rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool. That rivalry is there. The rivalry is there. And right now, Manchester United could form a huddle. Erik Ten Hag could call a meeting and say, yes, we were sloppy against Chelsea. We lost. We bottled it. But this one, there is a rivalry. If Liverpool wins this EPL title, they tie with us on the same number of EPL 1. So there's a whole lot of subplots. For me, there's a potential banana skin this weekend. I don't know, is he on the side of Arsenal? Is he on the side of Manchester City? Is he on the side of Liverpool? These games are tricky games. And they are not...
Yeah, I think till the end of the season, all games are going to be tricky.
I know Chimamaka don't agree with me. You think Man City will blow Crystal Palace away? Woof. It's not going to be that easy. And Liverpool we've seen this season... Liverpool that we've seen this season, Liverpool has not been stellar. I saw his stats. Liverpool has allowed 103 shots on their goal. Arsenal has allowed 78. Man City has allowed 98. So yes, I know Liverpool, they have the equalizer in terms of the attack. They struggled against Sheffield United, let's be sincere. I know Chimamaka, you were concentrated on the game against Manchester United. But I saw the game Liverpool against Sheffield United. They struggled. The first goal, Sheffield United gave it away. And Sheffield United equalized at 60-something minutes. It was just McAllister that stood up. So it's a tricky tie for me, in my own opinion.
Oh, McAllister has been amazing, man.
Understand me. I'm not saying that they are not all tricky games. They are all very tricky games. But the difference between the teams playing at home and the teams playing away is the killer instinct they have. Now, Sheffield United is only one of those teams that would actually want to cause an offset, but unfortunately, they wouldn't do it. So that's how it's going to be. They would only try, but at the long run, wouldn't do it. At the end of the day, we'll say, oh, we tried our best, but sorry, the 3 points went to the better team. That's how it's going to look like. It's normal with every season. Every season, Crystal Palace fought tooth, line, and sinker and got one point at the Etihad. At the end of the OD, Man City still won the league. So it's going to be definitely these kind of matches will come. But I'm telling you that, well, I don't want to. I would not expect you guys to put your money on it. But I see those three teams, because of the hunger, because of the drive, and because of what each of them want to achieve at the end of the season, which is winning the EPL, I think they would go all out and do extras to get 3 points each. So for me, the games at the weekend, Arsenal is coming back with the 3 points. It might not be a comfortable victory, but at least to be a victory. Man City is going to seal that game at the first half. If not, let me extend it to about 75 minutes. The game will be won, except they want to turn blind eyes to taking chances. And please, even if Pep is going to listen to this podcast, he should try as much as possible not to make Doku comfortable on the right. He should take him back to the left. He is much more better playing on the left. If you have to bench Grealish, bench him. Doku is much more important playing on the left for Manchester City than Grealish.
That guy is just a dribbler, man.
Yeah, he might be a waste.
Just a circus.
He might be a waste to you. He might be a waste to you. But truthfully, he plays the best of his football playing from the left, not on the right. Then going back to Liverpool, they would play beautiful games. In fact, don't be surprised. That game will have 5 goals in it, but more of the goals will fall in the hands of Liverpool.
I'm going to clip this video.
Good at conceding.
So after Sunday, I'll share it on the WhatsApp group. It's been nice doing this, man. It's been nice doing this.
No problem.
Yes. Thank you very much, Gamini, for being on this episode. Chimamaka, one love. Thank you. Please, to our listeners watching this video on YouTube, like our video. Press the notification button because we are back to start churning out episodes and you'll be seeing videos from us. But thank you for the past viewers that watched the videos, the 3 videos we released. I think we got a lot of views. But thank you very, very much, and we got a subscriber. So we want to build this channel. Please, love for the love. Help us to build this channel. Help this channel grow. And please subscribe. Also like and press the notification button. From us here, we say thank you very much and God bless. Enjoy the football weekend.